Hmm. Alrighty, it's that time again, everybody. Hey there, everyone. It's a nasty one here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Heater Shuffle Draft franchise rebuild here on Super Mega Baseball 4. We're kicking off year number 2 today. Coming off the back of the team's first off season, we're back with the Heaters after finishing up the Sawtees first season. So let's take a remind, give you a refresher, since it's been a couple days of the new additions to the team in free agency. We re-signed Fiona Clark out of the free agent pool after releasing her before the playoffs. She'll be the backup catcher behind Tiny DeGrande, who we signed out of free agency. He's from the Hot Corners in the normal standard franchise, so he will be the primary catcher moving forward. We bring in rookie 19-year-old reliever Thomas Mesa. He'll be at the back end of the bullpen. Other notable removes, we bring in backup middle infielder Landon Fair to bring in another second baseman on the roster since we only have one at the time, which was Whoopity, so now we have two. We also bring back, we bring in veteran third baseman Keg Gutterson. He's going to be primarily playing, I believe, at third base because we don't have a DH here. Phenomenal, I believe, is either going to be playing at shortstop or second base. Ian Fielders are coming off the bench, the third baseman shortstop from the Grapplers. That gives us two third basemen on the roster. Then we also bring in rookie starting pitcher, 20-year-old Reese Hunter. She's going to be our number 3 man in the rotation. And then we re-signed everyone else that was on the team last season. Alrighty, and we're going to go into today's game here on the road. On opening day, we're going to be taking on the Buzzards, which means we get to go to Shaka Sports Turf again. Yay. Year 1 did not go kindly for us against the Buzzards. I believe they did defeat us rather easily in that game. So let's see if having Slayer start this game will make a difference. On the mound will be a pair of 8 lefties at the top of each rotation. For us, that is Elmo Slayer. And for the Buzzards, it's second-year pitcher lefty Warren Yount. Lineup for today's game. Leading off at second base is going to be Sloop Whoopity. Batting second, left fielder Cash Basket getting a start against the left-hander. Batting third at third base, Keg Gutterson. Batting fourth in center field, Hayam Colliner. Batting fifth, right fielder Jovan Bambino. Batting sixth at shortstop, Norm Phenomeno. Batting seventh, catcher Fiona Clark. Batting eighth, first baseman Jess Fowl. And batting ninth will be the pitcher Elmo Slayer. Let's go ahead and get it on. Alrighty, we're going into Season 2 today. Can't wait to get this started. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the Buzzards lineup, and then we're going to go from there. Now, it's going to be a lot harder to remember who was actually on what teams in prior seasons, just because they already start so jumbled up. I probably should have taken notes, but you know what? It is what it is. We're just here to have fun, right?
The fans are ready to go at Shaka Sports Turf. Golly, this is going to be a great one.
So which power-hitting team is going to be able to make use of the deep gaps and overly deep outfield walls for Shaka Sports Turf? Let's find out. Whoopity, Basket, and Gutterson up first here against Warren Yount, the rookie left-hander, or second-year left-hander. Whoopity leading off at second base today. He'll get it started. Yount ready to go. Here it is. Slider away outside. Ball one. Now, Yount does have workhorse, which means and it's the medium boost, so his stamina decreases at a 20% slower rate than compared to a normal starting pitcher. So that will mean he can go longer and throw more pitches in an outing. Curveball, but in caught the letters. 1-1. Heater up and away, driven by Whoopity to right center field, but that is going to hang up out there for Johnny Bags. 1 down. Left fielder Cash Basket up next in the 2 slot. Getting the start against the lefties. She's got maxed out contact and power versus lefties here. Heater up and in inside from Yount. Ball 1. Change up outside. Caught the corner. 1-1. Change up down and then pulled foul. 1-2. Curveball down and in line to third. Right at Rocky backstop. 2 down. Interesting they've got him at third. Batting third, Keg Gutterson. One of the new additions from free agency. Let's see if the veteran can get it done. Heater, middle in, strike called, 0-1. Heater up, strike called, 0-2. Fastball at the knees, blew it by Gutterson, strike 3, swinging. First punch up for Yount, and that ends the inning, 1-2-3. As Warren looking good to start the year. Bottom 1, Nance Tools, Peak Physique, and Hieronymus Jackson up first for the Buzzards. Nance Tools leading off. Shortstop from the Moonstars is going to be the leadoff hitter today for the Buzzards. Ready to take on Elmo Slayer. Lineup for the Buzzards. After Tools, it is first baseman Peak Physique. Then it is center fielder Hieronymus Jackson. Batting fourth out in left field, Filet Jones. Batting fifth in right field, Johnny Baggs. Batting sixth, second baseman Kerry Cartman. Batting seventh at third base, Rocky Backstop. Batting eighth, catcher Tara Leonaire. And batting ninth is the pitcher, Warren Yount. So Rocky Backstop is starting at third base because their only primary third baseman on the roster is Roberto Alba. Now, granted, Alba is a slightly better fielder than Backstop, but Backstop is the better hitter, and that's why he is in the lineup. They also have three catchers on the roster, I've noticed. They also have Lars Stadkleef. They have first baseman Duder El Dorino, center fielder Wendy Wheels, and second baseman Javier Jautier, depending on how you pronounce it. And it doesn't look like they went out and got anybody in free agency that was like a new incoming rookie, so these are a bunch of faces I recognize. Rest of their starting pitching rotation after Yount, it is Donk O, then it is Deuce Stacker, Bella Mietball, in the bullpen, Amazo Hayes, Bob Hurlington IV, BH4, Tats Balfour, Omar Chambo, and a closer, Ice Vayner. Let's get it on. Heater up at the first pitch, check swing strike from Slayer, 0-1. Change away, chased outside, 0-2. Slider down, chopped to short. Phenomenal to his left, cuts it off. Fires across the first, 1 down. Next up for the Buzzards in the 2 slot, first baseman Peak Physique, as he'll be up next. Elmo Slayer coming off a good appearance in the playoffs in year number 1. He threw a quality start, giving up, I believe, only 1 or 2 runs, but he took the no decision in that game because we choked the lead away and lost in extra innings. Last regular season start for Slayer was in the regular season finale for us, as we signed him to pitch that game exclusively, as he gets a fastball by Physique. And he threw a complete game shutout, striking out 14. Curveball chased in the dirt, bounces 0-2. Change it down and in, line at the middle, past the diving Phenomeno, that is a base hit. One out single for Physique, now to bring up center fielder Hieronymus Jackson, outside pitch active for the former Moose center fielder. Batter inside on the first pitch is fouled off, out of play, 0-1. No threat to run over at first in Physique, not to mention we have Fiona Clark behind the plate, who's got one of the best arms in the league. Heater inside, broken bat fouled off by Jackson, 0-2 as K Collector activates. Change inside, misses, 1-2. Ball down the way. Outside, just misses the corner, 2-2. Ball down and in the dirt, 3-2. Push him up and in. Skied by Jackson to center off the top of the end of the bat. Colliner to his right in there. Takes catch, 2 down. Next up, left fielder Filet Jones from Sirloin's outfielder in the cleanup slot today for the Buzzards. Fastball up and away on the first pitch, popped up behind first. Whoopity out for it, calling for it in shallow right. He'll make a catch and that'll end the inning as Slayer gives up a hit but strands the runner to the second. We are scoreless. Colliner, Bambino, and Phenomeno due up. Second year center fielder Hayam Colliner up first. Slider away outside, misses from Yount, ball 1. Fastball up and in, ripped on the ground at the middle, base hit for Colliner as he rips that in the left center. That'll be his first hit of the season and our first hit of the season as well. Leadoff man on in the second for right fielder Jovan Bambino, was the team's offensive MVP last year, led the league in home runs, and was second in RBIs. Heater in there at the letters, 0-1. Pick off first, back safely. Runner goes. Heater outside, misses. Throw down by the catcher. Leonaire guns out Colliner for the first out as he's 0 for 1 on steals. Home on the count. Heater away, blew it outside, 1-2. Pass without an in, dumped up the middle over the diving shortstop's glove, base hit for Bambino. Jovan on with a single, 1 on, 1 down. Norm Phenomeno up next, the second-year phenom. Two-way player is going to be at shortstop today instead of out of the bullpen. Curveball down and in the first pitch is skied to right. That's going to be an easy run for Bags as it's right at him. 2 down. Runner still at first here for the Heaters, and that'll bring up Fiona Clark, the catcher. Getting to start against the lefty on the mound today as she gets the start over DeGrande. Powers lefty active, and it's max boosted. Fastball up, chased it high, 0-1. Fastball from the way, dumped to short, right at Tools, and that's going to end the inning. Bottom 2, it's nothing still. We get 2 hits in the inning, but one of the runners is thrown out trying to steal second base. Bags, Cartman, and backstop due up. Johnny Bags leading off, right fielder. Former Sawtooth player, batting in the 5 slot here for the Buzzards. Where's he rumping away? Blew it by him, 0-1. Work ball down and in, Chopper to third, Gutterson charges. He'll fire it to first, 1 down. Gary Cartman up next, the veteran second baseman from the Platypi. Getting started second base today, he's batting in the 6th slot. Slider at the knees, and the first pitch, check swing strike taken, 0-1. Ball down and away, fouled off, 0-2. Pushing up and in, chased, popped up behind first, foul in shallow right, will put it away, 2 down. Base empty for former Freebooters catcher Rocky Backstop. He's playing third base today in the 7th slot in the lineup. One of 3 catchers on the roster for the Buzzards. Interesting route they decided to go there instead of finding another third baseman. Heater inside, blew it by him, 0-1. Change it down in the way, Chopper to second in the hole, whoopity over, cuts it off, fires the first, 1-2-3 inning for Slayer. That was painless for him. To the third, we're scoreless, foul, Slayer and whoopity due up. 8-hitter just foul, leading off. First baseman is low pitch active here against the workhorse Youpt. Fastball down in the way, swung through it late, 0-1. Curveball down in the way, hit well off the end of the bat, but a little late on the power swing. Jackson makes an easy catch in center, 1 down. Elmo Slayer up next. Pitcher's locked in after 2 scoreless innings to start the day. Change it down in the way, pulled foul, 0-1. Fastball chased it high, 0-2. Change it middle of the plate, fouled off, still 0-2. Curveball wave, hitting the hole to short. Tools backhands to the right, fires to first, 2 down. Base empty for Sloop Whoopity. Second baseman's over 1. Flew out to right his first time up. Curveball middle in, strike call, 0-1. Change up low, taken, 1-1, good eye. Fastball away, dumped back up the middle, base hit for Whoopity as he'll be on with his first hit today. He's 1 for 2. Good speed on at first here with 2 down. Here's Cash Basquet, who's over 1. Heater away outside, ball 1. Runner goes, change it up, take it for a strike, throw down. Whoopity is in there safely as he steals the first bag of the season for the Heaters. 1-1 to count here to Basquet with now the RBI chance. Change it down and then pulled foul, 1-2. Curveball middle in, Basquet hits it well to left center, but that's going to hang up over for Jackson to make the catch, and that'll end the inning. Runner stranded at second for the Heaters here in the 3rd. Bottom 3, we're scoreless. Leonaire, Yount, and Tools due up. Sarah Leonaire leading off, catcher in the 8th slot today for the Buzzards. Former Crocodons catcher, playing for a division rival here. Forkball down in the way, chopped to first up the line, foul dives and cuts it off. Nice play, flips to Slayer in time, 1 down. Boring out the pitcher up next, batting in the 9 slot. There's in the locked-in Slayer here. Curveball hangs, and that's lined to right center, and that is going to be down for a base hit, and that's going to roll to the walls. Colliner could not cut it off. The extra bases for Yount as he'll be on with a 1-out double as the pitcher makes use of a hanging breaking ball. Puts himself in scoring position. Here's Nance Tools, 0 for 1.
Number 6, Nance Tools.
Forkball away, fouled back into the dugout almost, 0-1. Change it down below the knees, take him, 1-1. Heater up and in, popped up behind second. Whoopity there, calling for it. Now in behind the bag. Makes catch, 2 down. Slayer, Slayer locked in again. Here's Physique, 1-for-1 with a single. Slider up, swung through it late, 0-1. Fastball away, fouled off out of play, 0-2. Curveball down and in, chased inside, strike 3. First punch out for Slayer on the season, and that ends the inning, sorry. Got a little ahead of ourselves there. Stranding a runner at second to the fourth. We're scoreless still. Gutterson, Connor, and Bambino due up. This might be a case of which pitcher blinks first. Gutterson leading off 0-for-1 today. Flew out his first time up. Or struck out his first time up. Change him taken high. Oh, ball 1. Yount locked in here after the hit. Curveball at the knees, rocketed by Gutterson to center field, hit well, but that's going to go right to Jackson, 1 down. A.M. Connor up next, singled his first time up and then was thrown out trying to steal second base. Change up taken for a strike called, 0-1. Fastball up and away, chased late, 0-2. Chased it up and in on the chain, fastball, strike 3. Second punch up for Yount. 2 down, and here's Jovan Bambino, 1-for-1 with a single. Hey, Shadable, welcome in, buddy. First pitch to Jovan is a curveball that caught the high inside corner. Come on now, Blue, 0-1. Lift on the fastball down and away, 0-2. Hitter up and away, fouled off. Bambino does stay alive, 0-2. Fastball down, chopped to third up the line, off the diving glove, a backstop, and that's going to be an infield single. Bambino's 2 for 2 today as he extends the inning with 2 down. Here's Phenomeno.
Number 26,
Norm flew out to right field his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Heater taken high. Good eye. Ball 1. Curveball down and away. Dumped to left center. That is down for a base hit. Bambino thought about third, but he'll hold at second as that's a good throw from Jackson. 2 on, 2 down. And here's Fiona Clark, 0 for 1. Good RBI chance for Fiona. Let's see if she comes through. Fastball down and away, low, ball 1. Chased it down and then bad pitch to swing out, 1-1. Change it down, popped it up foul over by third behind this bag. Backstop there, makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. As we strand 2 this time. Bottom 4, we're scoreless. Hard lineup up for the Buzzards here. Jackson, Jones, and Bags. Hieronymus Jackson leading off, 0 for 1 with the ground out his first time up.
Hieronymus Jackson.
Four-seamer middle in on the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Change it down and then that's a strike as well, 0-2. Slayer ahead quickly here. Slider inside, chased at strike 3. Second punch out for Slayer, 1 down. Billy Jones up next, lefty fielder, 0 for 1 today. Popped out his first time up behind first. Curveball down, taken low, ball 1. Fastball up and in high, 2-0, good eye. Workball middle away, fouled off by Jones, late, 2-1. Change of middle in, rocketed to left center field. That's going to be extra bases. That's going to roll all the way to the fence. Connor gets it in quickly. Jones digging for second. Throw in is late. Jones 1 for 2 with a double. Second double of the game here for the Buzzards. That'll bring up Johnny Bags, who's 0 for 1. Interesting question. I do not use Phenomeno a whole lot pitching. Mainly because I find it difficult to swap him in off the field to do so without wasting a pitch position player. And also because I think once I do use him, I can't put him back in the field afterwards. So I kind of only bring him in like if he's going to be like the last guy I'm going to be using because I don't want to lose his bat. I find him more valuable right now as a hitter than a pitcher, honestly. Johnny Bags up here. He's 0 for 1 today. Curveball down and in, chop fair. Clark looks to runner back, fires first, 2 down. And now bring up Kerry Cartman. He's 0 for 1 with a pop out.
Kerry Cartman.
Goes him up and away, fouled off out of play, 0-1. Curveball down, taken in the dirt, good block by Clark, 1-1. Workball down in the way, fouled off. Cartman out in front of it, 1-2. Slider up, chased and fouled off. We'll do it again. Change it down and in. Chase, grounded in the hold of short. Phenomenal charges. Bare hands and fires the first. In time to end the inning as we strand another runner. To the 5th, we're still scoreless here at the halfway mark. Foul. Slayer and Whoopity do up. It is a good old-fashioned pitcher's duel here at Shaka. Yeah, no worries, shitables. Thanks for asking.
Now batting, the first
Foul up
baseman,
next, 0 for 1.
number 12, Jas Foul.
Locked in, Yacht up. Change up away is outside. Ball 1. Slider taken at the knees. Called a strike, 1-1. Pass down and in late on the swing, 1-2. Chased it high, strike 3. Third punch out for Yout.
Now batting,
1 down. Here's Slayer.
number 38, Elmo Slayer.
What'd he do? Fly out? Yeah, he flew out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Locked in, though. Heater up and in. That's a strike. Change him up away. Also a strike. Fastball up. Grounded the third. Right at backstop on a hop. He'll make the play. 2 down.
Now batting, the
Base
second
empty for
baseman,
Whoopity. 1 for
number
2 with a
3,
single.
Sloop Whoopity.
Curveball up. Dumped on the ground to second. Right at Cartman on a hop. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for Yout as he gets through the 5th. Rather quickly. Bottom 5, it's scoreless. Backstop Leonaire and Yout 2 up. Rocky backstop leading off 0 for 1 today with a ground out.
Number 65, Rocky Backstop.
Heater down, strike called at the knees, 0-1. Change up and in, check swing inside, 1-1. Ladder up and away, that's a strike, 1-2. Curveball down and in the dirt, good block, 2-2. Good take by Rocky as well. Curveball down and away, chased outside, strike 3. Third punch out today for Slayer.
Now batting,
1 down, here's Leonaire, 0 for 1.
31, Tara Leonaire.
Slider away in the first pitch. Rocketed deep to right field. Hit well, but Bambino right there on the liner. 2 down.
Now batting,
Base is empty for Yout. Doubled his first time up, but stranded there. He's 1 for 1. Fastball away in the first pitch. Blew it by him. 0-1. Change up and in. Yout pulls it foul. 0-2. Dribble down and away. Chased it. Strike 3. Fourth punch out for Slayer, and that's a 1-2-3. 5th inning for him. To the 6th, it's still scoreless. Basket, Gutterson, and Colliner do up.
now batting,
Basket leading off 0 for 2 today. Trying to figure out how to hit the warning out, which is a lot difficult. Change it down and in is low and inside. Ball 1. Chase the heater up and away. That probably would have been a strike. 1-1. Heater down and away. That's outside. 2-1. Fastball up and away. Driven by Basket. Hit well to right center field. Carrying, but this is Shaka. Jackson runs down. 1 out.
the third baseman, number
Gutterson up
42,
next, 0 for 2.
Kent Gutterson.
Flew out the dead center last time up. He's also struck out. Change it down and in. Strike called. 0-1. Heater up. Strike called. 0-2. Chased it high again. Strike 3. Fourth punch out for Yout. Second for Gutterson.
Am Colliner.
Colliner up. 1 for 2 with a single. He's been thrown out trying to steal a base, and he grounded out last time up. Or struck out last time up. Heater inside. Strike called. 0-1. Slider in there at the knees. 0-2. Fastball down. Dumped up the middle. Base hit for Colliner past the diving second baseman. Second hit today for Hay. He's 2 for 3.
Now batting, the right field,
Bambino up next, 2 for 2. Infield single last time up for Jovan.
Bambino.
Fastball down and away, whiff late, 0-1. Fastball down and then chopped up the middle. Diving shortstop Tools makes the stop. Fires across the first, late. Infield single for Bambino, his third. He's locked in.
Shortstop, number
3 for 3 today, and here's
26,
Phenomenal with the RBI chance. 1 for 2 with a single. Can Norm deliver? Extra base hit here would be massive. Change up inside, caught the corner, 0-1. Change it down and then rocketed foul, 0-2. Change up inside, chased it, strike 3. 3 straight change ups inside, and Yout gets the punch out to end the inning. He's now at 5 on the day and strands 2 more, bottom 6. Still scoreless. Tools, Physique, and Jackson do up. Tools leading off, top of the lineup, 0 for 2 today.
number 6,
Third time Slayer's going to be going through the Buzzards lineup here. Heater at the knees, strike called, 0-1. Change up away, outside, 1-1. Slider inside, whiffed on it, 1-2. Forkball down in the way. Chopper in the hole to first. Slayer off the mound. Bare hands. Flips to first. One down. Peak Physique up next. 1 for 2 with a single. Struck out swinging last time up. Curveball down on the first pitch. Taken low. Good eye. Ball 1. Heater up. Strike call. 1-1. Slider down and in. Way inside. 2-1. Change it middle in. That's inside. 3-1. Forkball middle away. Fouled off. Full count. Heater up and in. Dumped to left center. That's going to be another hit for Physique. Second single today for Peak. He's 2 for 3. Runner on, 1 down. Here's Hieronymus Jackson, 0 for 2. Ground out on a flyout today for Jackson. Slider down and in on the first pitch. Inside. Ball 1. Forkball down and in. Chopped at the middle of the short. Diving Phenomenal out of his reach into left center. That's back-to-back singles here for the Buzzards. They're in business here with 1 down. Here's Jones. Filet doubled last time up. 1 for 2. He's also popped out. Forkball down and away in the first pitch. Chopped up the first base line. Foul over. Fields it. Fires over to second 1. Whoopity on to first. Just late. Fielder's choice. 2 down runners at the corners. Johnny Bags with the clutch trade active. 0 for 2. Got the boost now. What can he do? Force him up and away in the first pitch. Check swing strike called. 0-1. Slider down and in is low and inside. 1-1. Change it down and away. Outside. 2-1. Good eye from Johnny. Four-seamer up. Fouled back. Johnny late. 2-2. Curveball down and away. Chased and fouled off. We'll do it again. Slayer in a pickle. 2-2 pitch coming. Forkball down and in. Driven by Johnny deep left center field. Did he get enough on it? This is Shaka. He did, off the top of the fence into the seats. Slayer finally blinks as he gives up a 3-run bomb to Johnny Bags as it just had enough to get out off the top of the fence. First of the year for Johnny and first scoring of the day. It's 3-0. Gary Cartman up next 0 for 2 as Slayer no longer locked in. Heater down the middle, driven to center on the line, but it's going to go right to Connor. Makes the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Buzzards on the board. 3-run bomb for Johnny Bags, and the way Warren Yount is pitching, that might be enough. To the 7th. 3-0 to score. Clark, Foul, and Slayer due up. All hitless. There's Clark, 0 for 2 today. Yount locked in now, pitching with the lead. Slider up and in, that's a strike called. 0-1. Change it down and away, pulled down the line, but foul. 0-2. Pass up and away, chased at strike 3. What is that, 6 punch-outs for Yount now? Foul up next 0 for 2. It is. Curveball down and away in the first pitch, line to center, but guess what? Right at Jackson. 2 down. Slayer due up next. We're going to take him out. He goes 6 innings today, gives up a 3-run homer to Johnny Bags. Only 6 hits surrendered. He strikes out 4, I believe. No walks. He is in line for the loss. Coming in to pinch hit off the bench is going to be, let's go with, I don't want to waste the Grande just yet. So let's go with, let's go with Ham Slam as the shortstop. Lefty hitter. First bat of the season for Ham. Playing his old team, the Buzzards, as that curveball's inside. Ball 1. Changeup taken low and down. 2-0. Curveball at the knees, line to left center, and that's going to be a pinch hit, extra base hit for Ham Slamus as he's already around first. He'll be into second safely with a 2-out double. Sloop Whoopity up next, 1 for 3 with a single. Sloop trying to get the runner home from second to get us on the board, facing his old team as well as that heater's outside. Ball 1. Slider away, hit off the end of the bat, but it's going to hold up in right center. Jackson will make the catch, and that will end the inning as once again we strand a runner in scoring position. That is the, I believe, 4th or 5th runner we stranded in scoring position today. All right, coming out of the bullpen here, down 3-0. We're going to go ahead and give the ball to, let's give it to Kendra Kerr. She'll sub in. Bottom 7, it's 3-0. Backstop, Leonaire and Yout due up. There's backstop, 0 for 2 today. Heater inside, line to center. That is a base hit. First pitch swing in there as he gets on the first pitch of the season from Kendra Kerr. Leonaire up next, 0 for 2. Now, Kerr struggled in the regular season in year 1, but year 2 in the playoffs, she was pretty good. So which Kerr are we going to get? Playoff Kerr or regular season Kerr? Curveball fouled off, 0-1. You see him down in the way in the dirt, off of Clark's glove on the wild pitch, and that's going to be an easy advancement to second for backstop. 1 on the count to Leonaire. Heater up and in, that's a strike, 1-2. Double down in the way, whiffed on it, strike 3. First punch up for Kerr, 1 down. Warren Yout up next, 1 for 2 with a double for the pitcher. Struck out swinging last time up, cutter inside, bunted up the first base line, fair ball, great bunt. Kerr picks it to first in time, 2 down. Sack bunt successful, runner at third here for Nance Tools. Big RBI chance for the leadoff hitter, 0 for 3 today. Forcing him up and in is inside, ball 1. Curve ball up and away, way outside, chased it anyway though, 1-1. You see him down and in is inside, 2-1. Slider up and away, taken high, 3-1, good eye by Nance. Forcing him inside, chased, popped up behind first, foul out for it behind first. In right field makes the catch, and that ends the inning as Kerr strands the runner at third. To the 8th, Basquette, Gutterson, and Colliner due up. Basquette leading off, 0 for 3 today. He's flown out twice and struck out once. Facing the locked in Yout still. Heater up and in. Changeup up and in actually is a strike, 0-1. That changeup is low in the dirt, 1-1. Fastball up the knees, rocketed to first over the leaping glove, a physique base hit. Basquette's first hit today, she's 1 for 4 as the leadoff hitter on to start the 8th. Gutterson up next, 0 for 3 today. He has flown out once and struck out twice. Yout over 80 pitches here on the contest. Curveball away is a strike in there, 0-1. Heaters inside, 1-1. Slider up and in, dumped into right field as he jammed him, but he does get it out over the first baseman. First hit for Gutterson, he's 1 for 4 as well. 2 on, none down to start the inning. Here's Ham Colliner with RBI Hero, maxed out RBI Hero as well. 2 for 3 with 2 singles. That's plus 30 power and plus 20 contact for those who aren't aware. Can Colliner deliver? Chased the fastball high out of the zone, 0-1. Chased it high again, 0-2. Fastball up, that time it's in the zone, dumped into right field on the ground. That's a base hit. We're going to hold the runners as that's a good throw from Johnny. We would have been out. Bases loaded, none down. Here's Jovan Bambino as the go-ahead run. He's locked in. 3 for 3 today. 2 infield singles and 1 regular single. All right, it's our best batter versus their best pitcher. Let's see what we got. Who's going to blink? Heater up, strike called, 0-1. Fastball inside, chased, 0-2. Yout ahead. Fastball up and in, dumped over the left field, down the line, base hit over the leaping backstop's glove. 1 run is in. Second runner coming around as well. Throw to third is late. It's a 2-run double as Bambino puts us back within a run. A no-out rally here in the 8th. Here's Phenomeno, 1 for 3 with a single. Max pressure is active here. Corners in, trying to keep the bunt, trying to keep the runner from scoring. Tying run at third. Go-ahead run at second. Yout staying out there against Phenomeno. Changeup up is chased, grounded to first. Throw home, keeps the runner at bay. Throw to first in time to get Phenomeno, 1 down. Fiona Clark up next, 0 for 3 today. Can she deliver? Fastball inside, whiff late, 0-1. Changeup away, pulled behind third, shallow left. It's going to sink quickly in the sliding glove of Filet Jones as he makes the nice catch. Runners have to hold. 2 down, here's Jess Fowl, 0 for 3. Low pitch active for Jess here. Heater taken low and down, ball 1. Change up and in. Strike call. 1-1. That's a good pitch from Yount. Slider down in the way. Line to right center. Hit well, but too well as Jackson gets there. And that ends the inning as we strand 2 more in scoring position. But Bambino delivers a 2-run double. It's 3-2. Bottom 8. Physique, Jackson, and Jones do up against Kerr, who's going to pitch here. Physique 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. See him at the knees on the first pitch, fouled off. Out of play, 0-1. Curveball down, fouled off, 0-2. You see him up and in. Swung for it, strike 3. First punch up for Kerr, 1 down. Next up, Jackson, 1 for 3 with a single. Sorry, that was Kerr's second punch out. You see him down and in on the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. See him up and in, high and inside, 1-1. Ball down and in, inside, just misses, 2-1. Slider down, at the knees, strike called, 2-2. Two-seamer up and in, jammed him to right, Bambino in a step. Makes the catch, 2 down. Base is empty for Filet Jones, 1 for 3 with the double today. Fastball up and in, fouled off, 0-1. Two-seamer down and away. Fouled off, 0-2. Slider inside, misses, low, 1-2. Go down and away, outside, 2-2. Four-seamer up and in. Whiffed on it, strike 3. Third punch out for Kendra, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 in the 8th here for her to the 9th. We're down 3-2, last chance to dance. Kerr due to lead off, that'll be a pinch hitter for us, then Whoopity and Basquette, and I know the perfect pinch hitter to use. Kerr due up first. She'll be done after 2 innings of relief work scoreless, giving up only 1 hit. Coming off the bench to pinch hit, Tiny DeGrande with maxed out rally starter. So his contact is plus 20. Or plus 50 contact on maxed out rally starter. Holy crap. That is busted. Alright, Tiny, let's see what you got. New addition. He's the former Hot Corners catcher. I don't know where he played in year 1, but let's see if he can get a rally start against Yount. Yount is going for the complete game right now. Fastball away, chopped hard to second on the first pitch, right at Cartman. 1 down, the pinch hitter is retired. Whoopity up next, rally starter active for him, maxed out as well, plus 50 contact. He's up over 100 now. Whoopity 1 for 4 with a single today. Slider up, that's a strike, 0-1. Curveball inside, pulled foul, out of play, 0-2. Fastball up, dumped to right field, but it's right at Johnny Bags, 2 down. Last chance for the Heaters is Cash Basquette, who started the rally last inning. 1 for 4 with a single. Heater up and in, high, up and away high, ball 1. Slider up, chopped through the middle base hit. Basquette's second hit today, she's 2 for 4. And that'll keep the game alive with 2 down for Gutterson. Ken Keg deliver, one of the new free agent acquisitions. 1 for 4 with the single, trying to keep it alive and pass the baton to the cleanup hitter. Heater away, strike called, 0-1. Fastball up, whiffed on it late, 0-2. Slider up and in, he popped it up, just got under it. Out to shallow left center, this should end the game. Tools makes the catch, and we lose opening day 3-2. As the Buzzards, behind a complete game from Warren Yount, do win. All their runs came on the 3-run bomb by Johnny Bags in the 6th, and then we got 2 in the 8th, but stranded 2 more in scoring position with no outs. We just couldn't get them home. It was a tough loss there. We out-hit them as well. That's what pisses me off even more. I hate this ballpark with a bloody passion. Hitless today for us were Clark, Fowl, and Slayer. Basically the bottom third of our lineup. Slamus did have a pinch hit double off the bench. Tiny DeGrande had a ground out as a pinch hitter. 2 RBIs for Bambino on a double. He went perfect 4 for 4 today. He was the only batter in our lineup to reach base every time he was up. On the other side for the Buzzards, hitless today were Tools and Cartman and Leonaire. 3-run bomb for Johnny Bags is all of their runs. Pitching line, Slayer, 6 quality innings, gives up 6 hits, 4 strikeouts, 1 homer, 3 earned runs. He falls to 0-1. Kendra Kerr, 2 innings pitched cleanly with 1 hit, giving up 3 strikeouts. And Warren Yount, the second-year man, gets a complete game. Workhorse gives up 13 hits, 6 strikeouts, 2 earned runs on a double. He improves to 1-0. That's what happens if you keep the ball in the ballpark here at Shaka. More than likely, you're going to win. Yount, the player of the game, for his pitching, followed by Bambino with his 4-hit day, and then Johnny Bags with the winning 3-run homer. Tough breaks today. Tough breaks. Unlucky. Alrighty, looking at player development here. What up and around the league? Ooh, Kendrick Hurst started their New Year resolution. Got the elite slider trait. I like that. Dick Berger, cut by the Moonstars for former Heaters third baseman Theodore Stiffner. Tia Mayfair off the Blowfish as she's replaced by former Sirloins reliever Miguel Duke. Gutterson has a development opportunity. Okay. Slayer +2 junk. Love it. Whoopty +7 fielding. That's great. Sloop was dying for some fielding. That's awesome. Now he's actually a above average fielder at second base. Got the play catch with his dad. Alright, let's sim up to the next game here, and then we'll do player development options. Jacks take the victory 5-2 in their second game here against the Nemesis. Wild Pigs easily deal with the Grass Eaters 10-4. Crocs taking on the Buzzards here. Buzzards do not repeat their early opening day success. They lose 7-3 as the Crocs get their first win of the year. Freebooters win a pitcher's duel against the Sawtooth 2-1. Blowfish hold off a late charge from the Moonstars to win 10-8. And in the final game of the sim, Platypi rally to beat the Wildhuds 3-2. Platypi are now perfect at 2-0. Next time out, we are taking on the 1-0 Grapplers, who sit in second place in the division, one game ahead of us. On the mound for us will be righty Dick Lucas, the 22-year-old, and on the mound for the Grapplers is 33-year-old right-hander Wanda Dregler, the former Blowfish ace, who now has Surrounder, which is unfortunate. That trait will definitely come into play with runners on base. Player development options. What do we got? Okay, so we can upgrade a phone for Landon. Okay. Joanna could try and get a forkball. Okay, I like that. She does need the junk. Pine Tar for Neverwalker. No, I'm not giving him choker. Colliner, 2-arm. Ooh. Does he need the arm? Not really. I don't think this is a wise one for him. Gutterson, they'll be here for one more game, so no worries on waiting on this one. Ralph Blue, 20% chance to lose Little Hack. How about no? Let's not do that. Alright, so this one we'll wait for next time. This is a dumb one. This is a dumb one. That's a dumb one. So it's just these two for fair and heater. Okay, let's do Landon first. One contact 43, one fielding to 68. Does not get the bonus 3 contact, so it'll be sitting there at 43. And then for Joanna, get this bullpen session. One junk to 16, rolling for the forkball, and she does get it. So Joanna now has a 4-pitch repertoire. She now has 3 breaking pitches. All right, Joanna, nice job. Alrighty, let's set the lineup for next game and call it a day. Next time out, it'll be Stallion Johnson leading us off in left field as a righty's on the mound. Then it's Tiny DeGrande in at the catcher position. Clark going to the bench. Phenomenal is going to play first base next episode. He'll be batting third. Bambino batting fourth out in right field, locked in. Gutterson down to the 5 slot at third. He'll bat fifth. Ham Slamus in the 6th slot, batting at shortstop, batting 7th. Center fielder Ham Colliner. Batting 8th will be second baseman Sloop Whoopity, and batting 9th will be pitcher Dick Lucas. Let me just check and make sure this is not a doubleheader. It is not. The episode after that will be a doubleheader, though, so that'll be fun. And then our other 2 doubleheaders aren't until much later in the season. This is going to be a lot of road games here early this year. I remember I complained about that last time I saw this. But that's going to do it for this episode today, guys. Tough opening day loss. We just made one mistake all game, and that was the 3-run homer to Johnny Bags, but that was enough to lose. The other mistake I think we made was leaving too many runners on base. I think we left 6 in scoring position, and we only scored 2 runs. We had a chance to take the lead in the 8th with 2 in scoring position with none down by a run, and we let Warren Yount get out of that jam and take the complete game victory. So that's a little bit on us. Hopefully we can come through next time with a better offensive mindset. If you made it this deep in the video, guys, thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow and subscribe buttons down below to be notified next time I go live, or donate money if you feel like it. I don't promote that enough. I don't promote that often because I'd find it, a little, unnecessary to do so. It's like, why? Anyway, and then if you are watching this over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch down in the description below if you want to come over here and watch the games live before they get posted. And that'll do it for this episode, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off. Have a wonderful day, everyone.